Is this working? Is this on now? Yes? Hi, hello, how are you? It's me, I'm back. It's been a hot minute since I've posted a vlog or really done much of anything on this channel. I don't really have a very good reason for that other than I've been suffering from major art block and being creative the past like year or so has been just really difficult for me in a lot of different ways. So this channel kind of took a back seat for a while, and honestly I thought, you know, I wasn't really gonna come back to it until later, but with everything that's been going on recently, if you have any access to the news, I'm sure you are aware that the world is currently in lockdown because of COVID-19 and the coronavirus and all that good stuff. And we're kind of in the middle of an apocalypse right now. Yeah, that's kind of what's going on. And I have been personally doing well. You know, I live in a place where the virus hasn't really spread terribly. I hope you all are doing well and that you are staying healthy and sane during this period of quarantine. I know that this is probably really difficult for a lot of people, especially if you live in a place where maybe COVID is kind of running rampant, but I do sincerely hope that you are all doing well and that you are doing your best to stay safe and as sane as you possibly can while you're stuck inside your house. But yeah, I kind of took a break from this channel, and in the midst of the apocalypse I decided, why not do some vlogs, you know? Kind of try and maybe get myself back into being creative. I have kind of no expectations for this. I'm not gonna promise that I'm even gonna post consistently or anything like that, but you know, I'm gonna do my best to try and maybe, you know, devote a bit of my free time to some creative things that I used to enjoy doing. I used to absolutely love, you know, making videos, and I still do, so, you know, let's just kind of do a couple vlogs and see what happens. One thing I would like to point out is, if I flip the camera, look at how fancy this is. It's a Canon T7i. I had to look at the thing to see what kind of camera I had. It was a Christmas present from my mom. I'm very, very excited to use it. I kind of have always had not crappy cameras, but definitely nothing as like high quality as this. So I'm excited to see how the quality of my videos is different now compared to the ones that I used to shoot on this little guy right here. Let's move back. As you can see, there is a significant size difference between the two, and I'm sure the audio, well, maybe not the audio, we'll see how the audio is, but I'm sure the video quality will be significantly increased with this camera, so I'm really excited about that and being able to make videos that don't look like they were being filmed in a potato back in 2007, or, you know, whatever the heck my videos looked like before. But yeah, so it is currently Monday. It is 1:46 in the afternoon. I just got done with my shift at work. It ended at noon, and I've just kind of been sitting here doing some homework and watching some YouTube. Now that I'm home a lot more often, I don't know if you maybe knew this, but last semester and this semester, I've just been kind of constantly out of the house doing other stuff for school, work, sorority, and you know, all the other stuff that I was doing. So I was like never home. And I think that's probably a big reason why I kind of fell out of being creative so badly, just because I was constantly devoting my time to academic things that when I did finally have a second of free time, I just wanted to sleep. So yeah, that might kind of be the reason why I fell out of drawing and painting and making videos. But now that I'm home a lot more, I do have a bit more free time. To be fair, a lot of that still goes towards, you know, keeping up with school and studying. School definitely hasn't gotten easier since this whole situation started, but it does mean that I do get to just stay at home and kind of be in a bit more of a relaxed environment, which is actually really nice, and I find that I'm able to get a lot more done when I'm at home, contrary to popular belief, just because I don't feel constantly stressed out about stuff and I'm able to think a bit more clearly. So I suppose that's kind of nice in a way, but at the same time, I'm still pulling probably the same, if not more, hours of studying. Now I just do it from the comforts of my desks and my room, rather than, you know, in a classroom somewhere. So there's pros and cons to this situation. I myself am doing pretty good, but a lot of my time is still going to school. So hopefully as the semester kind of draws to a close, I think we only have about like a month or so left, maybe 6 weeks, I'll start to have more free time, and then maybe I can start devoting that to my creative hobbies once again. We'll see if that actually happens. I don't know. I feel like there's always something that I need to be doing or working on or all that. So I'm just gonna try and take it as easily as I possibly can. So yeah, that's kind of everything that's been going on in my life. I'm gonna get back to doing some schoolwork because I want to make sure that I stay on top of all of that, and make sure that I don't fall behind, because falling behind there's just no coming back from it. So I really need to stay on top of all of that. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work on that. I'll probably do a quick time lapse, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. So I just got done with a bunch of work for school, so I'm taking a little bit of a break. I have some apples right here that I'm gonna munch on while I watch just some more YouTube. I've been trying to catch up on all of the series that I've fallen behind on due to school and being out of the house all the time. So yeah, that's kind of all that's been going on the past, hour and a half or so. Not really anything terribly interesting happening at the moment. I'm hoping to be able to get some cooking done later because I have like a bunch of like miscellaneous stuff in the fridge that I kind of just need to combine into a dish of some kind. Usually what I like to do is I like to make one like big dish that I can make several meals out of throughout the week, and I'll probably do something like that today, maybe, I don't know. We're kind of running out of some of our staple ingredients, like we're about to run out of rice. I made the last of it yesterday, and it's now just sitting in like a big container, but my brother also lives with me right now since my roommate moved out last semester, so he also likes to eat that rice as well, so I don't want to like make a big dish out of that rice that he's not gonna want to eat. So I will leave some of the rice for him, and I'll probably make like a medium-sized like soup or something like that. I've been eating a lot of soups recently. They're just kind of like a nice, warm, cozy meal that I like to eat, and then I'll throw like a bunch of veggies in there along with the rice and the veggie broth, so that it's like this cool, like nice little rice and veggie soup. I don't really know. It's like, it's not terribly complicated, but at the same time it's like, I don't really know anybody else who makes soup like this, so once I get around to doing that, I might kind of show you guys how I do that, and maybe you will want to try that as well, question mark? I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, for right now, I'm just gonna eat my apples and watch some YouTube. I'm watching a Stardew Valley series. I've been playing a lot of Stardew Valley on the iPad, iOS device. That's just kind of the easiest way for me to be able to play it. So that's kind of what I do. So yeah, that's about all I have for an update right now. And I will talk to you guys in a little while. Okay, so my mom just called me as I was sitting at my desk, just kind of fooling around and watching TV. Notified me that there is going to be an official lockdown starting tomorrow. I kind of don't know what that means, but based on the word lockdown, I'm assuming it means that we're legit not gonna be allowed to leave the house. So I am about to go out and get us some supplies, I guess. I have like a general idea of the stuff that we need, and I have like a small list of things, which I don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to find, because I'm sure now that word of this lockdown has kind of gone under or come out, that everybody and their mother will have the exact same idea as me and will be stocking up food for however long this lockdown lasts. So we'll see if I'll be able to find any of the things on my list, but for right now I'm just gonna go and do that, I guess. I'm not gonna bring this big camera with me. I think that would be just a bit too much, plus I think I should probably prioritize just getting the food. So I might snag a couple of clips on my phone, I might not, we'll see. But as for right now, I'm just gonna go and see if I can find some food and stock up on some stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I just got back from the grocery store, and much like how I predicted, it was an absolute nightmare there. It wasn't a nightmare in the sense that it was like super crowded, but it was a nightmare in the sense that, oop, I'm going into a dark scary room. It was a nightmare in the sense that they kind of didn't have anything. Like they had some stuff. They had like plenty of produce and plenty of like breads, which I was actually kind of surprised about because I heard that the first couple of days that the coronavirus was kind of a big deal, that like bread and produce were like flying off the shelves. So I was actually able to get a decent amount that will last us at least I think for the next like couple weeks. Like I'm hoping that the food that I got today will last us at least like 2 weeks. Cause like honestly, as far as I'm aware, we're going into like serious hardcore lockdown. Like you can still technically go get groceries, but I think my town might be headed in that direction where like you need a signed permission slip from the government to go outside your front door. I think that might be the direction that we're going in. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but I figured I'd just get some staples so that we'd have like stuff to cook with and stuff to eat. And you know, hopefully we won't be starving ourselves to avoid having to leave the house, but you know, we'll see, because I honestly have no idea what's going on anymore. But here's like a quick look at the stuff that we got. I got like bread, I got some butter, I got almond flour. I don't usually buy almond flour, but they were completely out of like regular flour, and I'm almost out of regular flour, so I figured in a pinch that would probably be okay. I got some juice, some bagels, I've got berries. This is like, I know this looks like a lot of berries, but honestly, like, I know this probably looks like a lot of food, but honestly, this is about my typical grocery haul, save for maybe the gigantic bag of carrots. I was looking around for carrots, but I legitimately could not find a bag of carrots that was smaller than that. That wasn't like individually buying carrots, which normally wouldn't be that big of a deal. I actually do buy loose carrots quite often. But I've just kind of been hearing some nasty rumors about, you know, buying loose produce and all that stuff, and I don't usually like to succumb to, you know, rumors and stuff, but just kind of with everything that's been going on, I figured, screw it, better safe than sorry. Oop, that, probably shouldn't have slammed that, because that has my eggs in it. Whoops, I gotta put the camera down so I can get my eggs out. Okay, did I crack any of my eggs? No, we Gucci, awesome. So, yeah, this is just kind of the stuff that we're gonna use to last us the next couple of weeks. I'm not terribly worried that like we're gonna run out of food or anything like that. My biggest concern is that if we're gonna be going on lockdown, we might as well give ourselves as like little reason to leave the house as possible. So I figured, you know, might as well just stock up a little bit. I'm not gonna go out and like panic buy the entire grocery store just because, you know, I'm not sure when the lockdown's gonna end, but I wanted to make sure we had like a decent amount of stuff. I got some milk. In this bag is like kale, celery, and green onions. A big old bag of potatoes, cause your girl loves potatoes. some bacon right there, an onion. There's another onion somewhere, but I don't know where it is. And of course, my brother requested that we get some White Claws. So I said I would get White Claws, and I did. So yeah. So that's kind of it for my my emergency grocery haul. I was not expecting to have to go out and do more grocery shopping, because I did actually go and do like the teensiest bit last night. I got like a couple of things just to kind of last us through the week until I could make like my usual big weekend, like Saturday trip. But then I found out we were going on lockdown, so I kind of had to just go again. Also, if you notice me looking off in this direction, it's because I'm looking in the viewfinder to make sure that the lighting is okay, because the natural sunlight is gone and I'm just kind of walking around my house. So if you're ever wondering what the hell is she looking at, I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder. Hello, me. So yeah, that's kind of all I have to report on right now. I'm just gonna kind of get to work on putting all of these groceries away. I sent my brother out to try and see if he could find a couple of the things that I couldn't find. So we'll see if he's more successful in that department than I am. And yeah, so that's about all I got. So I guess I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. So as you can plainly see, I am all dressed and ready to go to bed. It is currently 11:59 p.m. and things have gone pretty uneventfully since we last spoke. I put all the groceries away, I made dinner for my brother and myself, I ate dinner, and then I spent the rest of the night playing Stardew Valley. So yeah, pretty enjoyable but otherwise uneventful night, just watching YouTube and playing video games. And yeah, overall just a typical day in quarantine. Yeah, this was fun. I enjoyed getting back to vlogging, so maybe I'll be doing more of these in the future, and maybe I'll even get back to doing some art videos if I have the motivation, but other than that, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to my channel for maybe more videos? We'll just have to wait and see what I end up doing. So yeah, thanks again, And I will see you all next time. Bye.